Look, 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 look. I just woke up from fighting demons in my sleep, and my head had been hurting for like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know what I would do if I was meant to be weak, and I don't know what life would be if it weren't meant to be bleak. At first it was 1, and then it was 2, and then it was 3. They ascended me to meet the defeat. They keep on coming at me daily, need a minute to breathe. When I can open up my eyes again, I feel the relief, yeah. My boy said it's a dark side to everyone, so when my judgment day come, I'ma never run. Because I'm confident, I understand how my actions and words have been affecting everyone. I feel like singing to the choir, seeing how the fiends of the deep bring in the fire. I'm on the fire, while trying to breathe underwater. I hope you can see that I'm tired. I'm fighting all 4 seasons of the year, battling demons, depression, and all the above. I needed someone here, but I ain't have it, so I learned to battle alone. Learn to stand tall, because your enemies grab at your feet when you weak, so be strong. So kick down the ladder when they're trying to storm in your castle. Protecting your peace should be law. I gotta speak to my angels, I got some questions that they always seem to ignore. But please mind my manners, I'm broken and beaten and battered. I know that you'll see I'm at war. I just woke up from fighting demons in my sleep, and my head had been hurting for like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know what I would do if I was meant to be weak, and I don't know what life would be if it weren't meant to be bleak. At first it was 1, and then it was 2, and then it was 3. They ascended me to meet the defeat. They keep on coming at me daily, need a minute to breathe. When I can open up my eyes again, I feel the relief, yeah. My boy said it's a dark side to everyone, so when my judgment day come, I'ma never run. Because I'm confident, I understand how my actions and words have been affecting everyone. I'm hoping that it's deeper than that, because I'm deep in the sea and I can't seem to relax. I hope that light shines down when I'm meeting the black. Believing in that, I'm meant to be with even with Adam. Hey Metatron, how come I just feel like I'm forever lost? Ain't you supposed to guide me through this hell that I've been stepping on? Every second I feel like you and Mike forever gone. I open this section so you can hear me over everyone, but I'll be in the wrong if I crash out. 24 years of being strong. Don't ask me what is wrong, I'll crash out. You ain't been listening to these songs, cause I've been spending pain over every single measure, and I've been struggling every day to hold it all together. I've been praying every day for blessings that ain't reaching me. Maybe God got his phone set to be on D&D, and that's why I don't reach out. I just think my energy is better spent on anything else. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe that's the reason I'm recording this song.
I'm climbing this mountain every day, I grow older, never colder, try to reach my peak. But this way gets harder like a boulder, to boast in my spirit, I hear it might eat my beat. Down, like I'm swimming with a vest, think that I'm on a drown. Many demons smell blood, then they start in the house. Sometimes they feel like my angels stop the duty every time that I'm lost, not found. I'm saving all these people that are stranded at the sea. I just help them clear their head like it's CIA. No equivalent exchange, they just take it for free. If I'm the last one standing, then who's gonna save me? Overthink, but I never overdrink. When I sleep, nice ego, it will never shrink. But my fortitude might get a chink. When I cry tears, it gon' turn to ink in spite of what you may think. Each screech I leak made me stronger than the breach could teach. Guard up, but the goals I seek seem too far from reach. Unfortunately, sucks passing out like a leech. Got me feeling like my thoughts and needs, while I got my own corner like connected pieces. No one in my corner, but I'm coaching me. I'm humble, but my teeth just be seeping ether. Wanna stay close to God, but the sin runs deeper. We all got dark sides like shadows and sun. Can you physically face the barrel of your destiny's gun?
All right. What up? It's the Hype Real Podcast. I'm gonna pull up, show out. You know how we do. Live reaction Sunday. I missed last Sunday. You know, I had some things going on. Want to shout out to my main man, Zoboy Cal. He said he gonna pull up. I'm setting up an interview for him to come on. I'm really feeling the vibes of his music, man. He got some good sound, something different. I love the soundscape. But when we pull up, when we show, I'm gonna have y'all be the real judge of what y'all think. So let's talk about it. Live Reaction Sunday is all about football during the football season, and this is a little different. We go on live every Thursday, 9 p.m. That's the podcast where we talk about a lot of different things on the platform. Shout out my main man, 6:23 a.m. Shout out Cal from the Warner Brothers podcast. Shout out Keenan that pulled up last week. Shout out Bands the Bully. Shout out Keenan 8. You know, the whole crew. And Sunday is when I come on here and I just rant and rave about what the hell's going on. So everybody that's pulling up, I want to say I appreciate y'all. Mad love. Make sure y'all do your homework. Let's pay some bills real quick. Bada boom, bada bing. Yep. It's the Hype Real Podcast. Y'all know what it is. And I need y'all to do one thing and one thing only. Make sure y'all pull up, show up, have fun. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and of course, enjoy. By the way, we had some technical issues last week. That was all my fault. So I had to do my due diligence and get it together. So if the sound is better, let me get an amen. Let me get it. The hype is real. If the sound is good for y'all, type in hype is real. Sound check, sound check. So let's get right into it. You see what I'm wearing. You see what's in the back. You know, it's all about Cleveland. It's all about Cleveland. You know, shout out to my Cincinnati Ohioans. You know, man, I got y'all are our second cousin, third 3 times removed. You know. But I want to talk about what the hell is going on with these Cleveland Browns. And I've been beating the drum. Pause. I've been pushing the agenda for weeks about why the hell are we still going in the same direction. So we gotta change in direction as far as the coaching, as far as the play calling. Coach Kevin no longer calls the plays for the Cleveland Browns. So he says. They got that guy, the name escapes me right now. If you got it, tap in. And that's just my fault for just moving too fast. I've been doing a lot today. The Alabama coordinator who was supposed to take his place, but according to the powers that be and the people that are speaking, commentating, they said he wasn't ready at that time. So Coach Kevin took over. That allowed him to get ready so he could train and be ready for an NFL game. I don't see it. I see more of the same. If Coach Kevin is your mentor, I think you need another mentor. I was having this conversation with the inner circle, and the problem with the Browns and Coach Kevin is a great leader of men. I agree with that. He's a good overall head coach. You know, he can get people to run through a brick wall, do these things. He gets things very organized. He has things on point. I think as far as a talent evaluator, maybe not so much. Shout out to ESPN app. You know, they're not paying me, but, you know, hey, that's what's going off right now because I got a fantasy football. We're going to touch on that, too. I don't think he's a great coordinator, but Coach Kevin, you gave up your play calling, and I still see more of the same. So the guy that you put in there, sound check, everybody just pulling up. Welcome to the Hype Real Podcast. Let me know how the sound because last week we had some issues, and I want to make sure I took care of all those. So my whole thing is now, Coach Kevin, I watched the game. It's still you. You still making the game plan. They just running your plays now. Appreciate you, Strong Sound. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Strong. My man Strong said thumbs up. Sounds is good. Yeah, man. I apologize to the people who show up every week and about the issues, but I had to take care of that. So this week the Browns lost another one. We scored 20 points. Congratulations. You scored it against the Jets. The Jets, who are more of a dumpster fire of a franchise than we are. They got rid of all their star power on defense, but yet scoring 20 points is the big kudos. You know what I mean? Tommy Rees. Thank you, Eric. Tommy Rees. It might as well be Tommy Rees, a.k.a. Coach Kevin. I saw no difference. If y'all saw a difference in the play calling, let me know. Just let me know. I'm going to pull up the stats. I'm a stats man. You know, but we're going to talk about Dillon Gabriel. Dillon Gabriel is a bum. And I can't say much because I'm not an NFL quarterback, but as far as the standard of NFL quarterbacks, he's not good. Come on, how much more do you need to see? We went against another inept franchise, and he did nothing. He did nothing at all. He had less than 200 yards rushing. Passing. What good did he really do? He threw the ball downfield one good time. And people are like, oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, the thing is we celebrate mediocrity so much because we're so used to losing. When somebody does one thing, we forget about the other 25 bad things they did. We forget about everything. Oh, it's all good. He threw a touchdown. He threw 2 touchdowns. I'm a man of consistency. Show me something again and again, and I believe it. I'm not a one-time wonder, one-trick pony, you know, a good scheme up of a play call. Because I'm not saying Coach Kevin's not a good play caller. I just think sometimes his offense gets stagnant, and I think that's because of the limitations of the quarterback. When he has a quarterback that can do things, they chucking it down the field. Even when we had Jameis Winston out there, we were throwing the ball down the field. Joe Flacco throwing the ball down the field. Jared Jeudy had his best year last year, and we had like 3 quarterbacks, but they were doing what? Throwing it down the field. They thought Jared Jeudy was going to come into the league, be at least a top 15 wide receiver the way he was playing. He did absolutely nothing. Let's tap into the chat. Said, no, he not. Kevin loses the locker room every 2 years. True. And then you know what he does? He gets a easy schedule and wins Coach of the Year. If you look back, every time Coach Kevin has won Coach of the Year, it's coming off the heels of a bad season, and then we have an easy schedule. Does that really make you Coach of the Year because you were able to beat up on a soft schedule? True enough, the Browns, they said we have one of the top 10 hardest schedules in the league, and it shows. I bet you he don't win Coach of the Year no time soon with this mess going on. Chat, make sure you tap in, like, subscribe, and enjoy. I'm going to pull up some stats because Dylan Gabriel needs to be benched. Next, we need, after this goes final, the rest of the Sunday, we need to say, okay, we're going to give Shedeur a chance. We're going to let him practice with the ones, give him a full week of practice, and we're going to bring him out against who we go against? Vegas next? Put him out there. Dylan Gabriel's gave you so much tape that everybody knows what he's going to do. I know what he's going to do. So you don't think these gurus on defense and these people who are actually really good don't know what he's going to do? He's going to throw it to the flat or he's going to throw it underneath. How are we at, what was it? I think it was like 3rd and 18. He throws it for 1 yard. How do you check it down on 3rd and 18? He's throwing footballs in the dirt. In the dirt at people's feet. He's still getting the ball batted down at the line. The one he threw up, it was a duck. The deep field passes that go down there are ducks. Quack. Quack, quack. You know what I mean? It's nothing. He looked like Peyton Manning when he had the bad neck and he was still trying to throw the ball down the field. That's Dylan Gabriel. And I tell people all the time, the stats don't lie. Stats don't lie. Because in his college career, all like 10 years that he was in college, I'm joking, but it was something like that. He threw down the field on his dropbacks 2.8% of the time. And this is like, that's crazy work. How do you not throw the ball down the field, but 2.8% of your dropbacks? You were on Oregon, bruh. They nothing but speed and athletes. Bo Nix look good at Oregon. Justin Herbert look good at Oregon. The young boy they got now look good at Oregon. So, of course, you're going to look good at Oregon. But to me, that doesn't transfer into the NFL. I'm not hating on Dylan Gabriel, but I'm definitely pointing out the BS. So I'm going to pull up the stats, and I want y'all to say if I'm hating on Dylan Gabriel, because I'm not. Like I said before, the dude is a hamburger with ketchup and mustard. No special sauce, no pickles, no lettuce, no tomato, not even a brochure bun. This dude is nothing. He's the corner store bun with the broiled hamburger with no seasoning. He's just a hamburger. He's what they call, he's substance. You know, at the quarterback position, he's freaking substance. All right, let's pull up the stats. My main man Strong pulled up and pulled. You know, he always pull up. He said, "Not with his offense. He has never won Coach of the Year leading with his offense. Coach of the Year is Coach of the Year. I can't take it away from him. Just like Super Bowl champion. It don't matter if, you know, Trent, what's his name? Trent Dilfer. He won a Super Bowl. You know who he won a Super Bowl with? I'm pretty sure that was the Ravens. Was that Trent Dilfer that won a Super Bowl with the Ravens when they had that monstrous defense, but he's still a Super Bowl winning quarterback? Was that Trent Dilfer? Who was that? But anyway, if you win, you win. Okay, so I'm gonna tap into it. I mean, let me know if y'all can see it. Let's see. Here we go. So Dylan Gabriel, you know, I'm gonna call my brother out on this one. My brother said, "Oh, the offense is looking good without Coach Keith," because he doesn't like Coach Kevin. I mean, I'm not a fan of him either. Oh, the offense looks pretty good now that they switched it up and let Tommy Reese. Shout out to my main man Eric Morgan for pulling up and give me that name. I appreciate you. All looks good under Tommy Reese. Okay, he threw the ball 32 times. He completed 17. Out of that, he 167 yards, 5.22 touchdowns. The one touchdown, the deep one, it looked great. I can't even hate. Looked really good. But that's all he had. Trent Dilfer. There we go. My name is Trent. There we go. Thank you, Strong. Exactly. What else has he done? Nothing. He was a game manager, but he's still a Super Bowl champion. So back to the agenda at hand. These I ain't gonna call them the clowns because they my team, but the Browns. We lose to the Jets First of all, we were down 14 nothing real quick. 14. It's crazy. 2 special team plays that don't even count. The Jets are so bad they can't even score on offense. They're scoring on special teams. They had 1 offensive touchdown. One. They had 2 offensive touchdowns. But that was late in the game when the defense was so tired. Guys are good. Schlesinger went out. Denzel went out. The defensive tackle went out. You had these guys out there on the field so long. What do you think's going to happen to our defense? Back to Dillon Gabriel. He averaged 5.2 a throw for 167 yards. He was sacked 6 times. 6 times, bro. You're sacked 6 times. And then the play that killed me, it was, what, 3rd and 1? You can't get 1 yard, man. All that scrambling he did. Oh, man, he's scrambling. He's averaging 10 yards. That means nothing to me because it was garbage time. That man is fighting to keep Shedeur on the bench. So if he has a good, quote unquote, good showing, we lost 27-20 to a team where their quarterback had 54 yards passing for the entire game. Breece Hall didn't get, he ran 21 times for 83 yards. And that was at the end of the game. They had their receivers. Yeah. Garrett Wilson went out. Okay. I'll give you that. But their receiving yards were Breece Hall. He had a 42-yard catch. Isaiah Williams, 1 catch, 44 yards. Mason Taylor, 1 catch, 4 yards. John Mechie, 1 catch, 3 yards. Isaiah Davis, 1 catch, 1 yard. 6 completions. That defense did everything and then some. A grand total. Come on, man. Let's count the yards together, everybody. So a grand total of 42 yards passing, 127 yards rushing. Come on. They had less than 200 yards of offense. I'll wait. We had almost 300 yards of offense. He had 2 touchdowns, but that's Njoku, and that was a good rainbow pass to Judy. Other than that, I saw nothing yet again from Dillon Gabriel. I am sick and tired of watching this product. It makes me deflated sometimes to watch the Browns. It deflates me. Like, what are we doing here? Is this really what we're going to do the entire time? If Shedeur don't get an opportunity, I think all of the hearsay and the conspiracy theorists might have an actual point. It can't be a conspiracy if that's what's happening. It's just that simple. How is it a conspiracy if that's really what's going on? Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that. So, out with Dillon, in with Shedeur. I've been saying since the top, Shedeur is probably the best quarterback in this draft. All the other quarterbacks, besides Milroe and Seattle, have pretty much got their chance at some point in time to show something. And a lot of them are doing pretty well. Dart went out. He had a concussion. We got a lot of rookie guys that are doing anything at the quarterback position that I don't understand why Dillon Gabriel keeps getting all these chances. So, that being said, yet another Browns loss. Another time for us not doing what we need to do to win. And it just gets old. It gets old. Okay. So that's my rant. I'm not going to be in here long. I just wanted to talk about yet again why I keep saying that Dillon Gabriel is not him. But everybody, I'll give him a chance. I'm a Browns fan through and through. And if he was balling, I'd give him all the praise in the world. But he's not. So let's just be real about it. Okay. Let me get something to drink. Not a sponsor, by the way. Okay. So let's get into this fantasy football and then we're going to get up out of here. Okay, so fantasy football, we get into the thick of it. We are week 10. We are in week 10 of fantasy football. Right now, people are either separating themselves or you got a league that's locked and loaded where everybody's playing great. So I'm going to pull up some of my leagues because that's what we do. You know, I do it for the people. I want everybody to tap in, tell me how you doing in your league, what's going on. So in my league, I'm public enemy number one. I took on that moniker because I feel like I'm Thanos. You know what I'm saying? I'm inevitable. That's just the way I feel about it because I kind of back it up. People look at my teams and think I'm not supposed to win. How is he winning? I'm just kind of good at fantasy football. Shout out to my man Strong. You know what I mean? Like, he's pretty good at fantasy football too. I always big him up, but the dude is pretty good at fantasy football. We got some other guys up and coming in our league that are doing really well, and I like to see how they're gonna do. All right, so my matchup this week, I'm not gonna lie, I played it to the last minute with Bo Nix, and I went back and forth like because I made a trade, and I got Baker Mayfield, and I'm a Baker fan. Admittedly, so in the beginning, I was not a Baker fan. And even when he played for Cleveland, I just thought he a little too arrogant, do too much of a crybaby, you know. But now that if I could get Baker back, I'd take him in a heartbeat. Real talk. So it was between Baker and Bo Nix. I started Bo Nix. He got me 5.8 points. I'm up right now, but I've been making moves all year. I acquired Alvin Kamara. I got Gatson off the free agency. I got Darius Slayton off the free agency. I got Loveland off the free agency. I got the Ravens defense off the free agency. Only people that I've drafted pretty much that are still on my team are Derrick Henry, St. Brown, Igbuka, Keon Coleman, who had a good game today, and Omarion Hampton, who's on the IR. So that just shows you how much movement you should really have when it comes to this fantasy football. There's no way that the team you start with should be the team you end with between injuries and guys showing up mid-season and things like that. There's no way that it should just be as easy as, okay, I drafted my team, that's it. Because that's how you lose. Let me check out my main man Strong team this week, see what he got going on. Okay, my main man Strong, he 8-1. Best in our division right now. As strong as this team is, he's fighting for his life. I ain't hating on him, but that's fantasy football is a messy bee, as I like to call her. She's a messy chick. You could think she love you, and then she turn around and spit in your face. Stuff happens. So he had all his guys, but guys didn't show up. Cortland Sutton didn't show up. James Cook didn't show up. He tried to go for a long shot, and Diami Brown, 0 points, didn't show up. He put in Zach Charbonnet because he had a couple guys on bye. He had Chase on bye. He had Rushy Rice on bye. So he was just throwing a couple Hail Marys. And Strong likes to run the game. He likes guarantees. So I'm actually surprised to see some of the guys he threw in there who aren't really guarantees, that are more so possibly could be. It's not looking super great for my main man Strong, because my main man Big E still got Jalen Hurts. He got Montgomery playing right now. He got Keenan Allen, Matthew Golden, who Strong traded him, Jonnu Smith. That's actually could be pretty scary, depending on how it matches up. Strong did well. He still got his power combo and Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs going for Monday and going up against Jalen Hurts and Matthew Golden. So we'll see what happens. Matthew Golden hasn't broken out yet, but I still think this week and next week might be that time to shine. Maybe not against Philly, but I believe, who's he got next? Let's check that out. New York Giants, Minnesota, Detroit, Chicago. Yeah. Oh, he's questionable. Good luck with that. He could definitely be doing some things. So I always tell everybody, make sure you stay on that waiver wire. Make sure you stay grinding. I'm gonna go to my home league. This is all the homies. I'm not doing too well, but I'm still fighting a good fight. I'm 4-5. I think I'm gonna take this one home. Right now, I'm going head to head with Twist. Shout out Twist. I had to get this dub, man. I needed it. My main man Jackson Dark showed out. I picked him up at the waiver wire. As I say, this waiver wire. Kyle Monunga, waiver wire. Cade Otton, waiver wire. Rasheed White, before he became the starter, waiver wire. After somebody else dropped him. You got to not be scared to be making moves out here, because it's forever progressing, and fantasy football will leave you dead in the water if you aren't really looking to be great. Shout out to the chat. Make sure y'all tell me what y'all records is, how y'all looking. I know how a lot of y'all looking because I run with a lot of y'all. I want to say, if you ain't staying after it, you gonna lose. That includes me. So make sure y'all stay after it. Stay in that waiver wire. Stay doing your homework. Look out for these rookies. Make sure you stay on top of it. So last but not least, we gonna say it was another loss for the Browns yet again. And if we don't figure this out, Cleveland, I swear to you, Cleveland, if we don't figure this out, if we really don't tighten up and figure this out and give actual people a chance, i.e. Shador, I might have to boycott y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. I got family that said they boycott games because they don't do anything to innovate. Cleveland, if y'all don't do anything to innovate, I'm gonna start a petition. We got to get y'all up out of here. Y'all about to get a brand new stadium and still giving us the same BS product. It don't cut it. I'm not trying to call for Coach Kevin's job. He really played it slick, giving up the play calling. And I told my inner circle, I told my brother and them, I said, listen, he did that to make way for two things. One, if we lose, it's not his fault. Two, if we win, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not because, it's because of me being the head coach. And three, if you put Shador out there and he ball out or he sucks, it doesn't look bad on him. He did the same thing last year. People forget that. He did the same thing last year. He gave up play calling and then bowed out and said, we got to fix this offense. This is your offense. You handpicked the coordinator. GM's not picking the coordinator. The owner's not picking the coordinator. Coach Kevin, you're picking the coordinator. That's like me picking a wife and saying, she's not what I thought she'd be. You picked her. So obviously you saw something that was going to help lead you to the promised land. These stats won't cut it for me. I don't understand why we're still leaning on somebody who's averaging 5.2 a throw, 17 to 32. Sacked 6 times. How are you? And they said that was the big thing about Shador. They said Shador's problem is he gets sacked too much. Does he? I don't know. Put him out there. Let's find out. It kind of feels like almost like when people give up on a family member because they've done everything they can to help that person be great and they still keep effing off. That's what I feel like. People, even the commentator said, oh man, that was a risky hospital ball. He said something that basically it was a dangerous pass that Dylan Gabriel's throwing. He doesn't throw people open. I swear that Jared Jeudy throw is the only one. He'll hit a wide open receiver. Like he hit Njoku on the little slant or the little underneath throw. He threw one ball deep and it was caught. You won't see no more of that. If that's the case, he would air it out more. He had 167 yards on 32 attempts. Sad. It's mediocre. And we celebrate when he does do something good because we're such a loyal fan base. As a loyal fan base, we will keep eating a turd in the box if they put a bow on it and say how nice it is. Like, look at, we got you a present. It's still a turd in the box. It's just that simple. I'm tired of opening up my present and it's a turd in the box. I'm tired of it. It's over with. Like I expect more, just like somebody at my job would expect more of me if I wasn't handling my business. It's just that simple. If he ain't doing the job, get somebody else. Somebody has to be held accountable. It just seems like we're all just rolling with it because, oh yeah, the Browns are supposed to lose. Vegas said we're only supposed to win 4 games. That looks about right. So you're okay with that? You're okay with the bare minimum because they said you're only supposed to do the bare minimum? That's why we don't accomplish nothing as a franchise. And that's my state of address on the Browns. So I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to touch base. All my fantasy football, players out there, make sure y'all keep fighting. Like I said, in one of my leagues, I'm 4-5. I'm still banking on probably winning the championship because I'm going to make moves. I'm going to do what I do. People have bad weeks. Everybody not going to blow up every week. To my Browns fans, I feel your pain. I'm right there with you in the trenches. It's just that simple. But we have to, as a fan base, have to start holding these people accountable because they don't listen to the players. If that's the case, they listen to Myles Garrett. You don't think he's having conversations behind the scenes? He's trying to be a good soldier in public. He seems like a really good guy. I never met him, don't know him, but from what I can see, he seems like a stand-up guy. You don't think there's this, like Strong said, you don't think there's dysfunction in the locker room right now? Guys are pissed. I would be pissed. As a defensive player, you know how Chase Brown called out the defense because they put up 40-something points and the defense gave up 40-plus-something points and they lost? We lucky that's not happening right now with our defense calling out our offense. Judkins, I can't get mad at him. If you know we're going to run the ball every single time, stop the run. Now what? Make Dylan Gabriel beat you. Who's afraid of that? I'm not. I wouldn't be as a defensive coordinator or defensive player. But I digress. I hope everybody's doing well. Make sure y'all tap in. Oh, yeah, if y'all got any insight on what y'all want to hear on the podcast every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, send an email to isthehypereal podcast at gmail.com. And I definitely try to get that into the podcast because it's all about the people. So we're going to ride out. I appreciate y'all for pulling up and giving me some of your time. I hope y'all enjoy your Sunday. And like I always say, be good or be good at it. Till then, be cool. I'm going to let y'all ride out to my main man, Cal. My main man, Zoboy Cal, I'm rocking with it. So we're going to roll with that. I'm going to pull him up. And I need y'all input because we're going to try to have him here on the show soon. He said he was going to come on. And I found him on the Humble. And I really think y'all going to like him. All right? Be cool.
She my blood queen, yeah, she love me. And I love to make the blood bleed for my blood queen. And even though that body hurts, I still love her. You know I'm down for my blood queen, leak the blood free. Her body's like euphoria, can't get enough. Turn me into your dinner, babe, like what's for lunch? Slurp me, energy mystical, like what the fuck? I might need all of you, don't hold nothing up, yeah, hey. I'm your insurance, baby, your security. Somebody try me, then they getting burnt. I'll be the one to usher in your tyranny. I turn a heretic into a herd, getting intimate in a cathedral. Slurping on me until I feel feeble. Onlookers thinking that we evil. My little beauty, majestic and regal. Yeah, I was built to run it up for the queen. Run up on her, you get hit with a beam. She the beauty on the motherfucking beast. A living fable, boy, I'm living a dream. I lead a planet with a curse. If you heard, I promise, baby, they ain't fucking with me. I swore an oath to protect and to serve, but hold up, baby, nah, I ain't pushing my blood queen. Yeah, she love me, and I love to make the blood bleed for my blood queen. And even though that body hurts, I still love her. You know I'm down for my blood queen, leak the blood free. Her body's like euphoria, can't get enough. Turn me into your dinner, babe, like what's for lunch? Slurp me, energy mystical, like what the fuck? I might need all of you, don't hold nothing up, yeah. I'm a psychic needy, I'm a mystic. If you leave this earth, I go ballistic. Unleash demons, zombies, ghouls, and fiends. I'll construct melodies with the screams. Yeah, we forever don't never fizzle out. I'm in heaven when hell is screaming out. I'll be loyal till time is running out. And when there ain't no blood to bleed out, I'll be there till the silence rings out. Till the light of the living fades out. Till the last couple souls on this planet is you and I'll be there till we gray out. My blood queen, yeah, she love me. And I love to make the blood bleed for my blood queen. And even though that body hurts, I still love her. You know I'm down for my blood queen, leak the blood free. Her body's like euphoria, can't get enough. Turn me into your dinner, babe, like what's for lunch? Slurp me, energy mystical, like what the fuck? I might need all of you, don't hold nothing up.